our buzz around.
This is Buzzer, just watching myself.
Yeah. As we are in our last 6 hours, I think, actually, here in Rhode Island for our 48-hour weekend up here, being hosted by the Estevez, Carlos and Suzanne. And we're just having a walk out this morning down here, just down the street to check it out. Actually, the weather's been a lot better than we thought, hasn't it?
Yes.
We thought it was going to be like Universal all over again, and soaked. But
it's cold, but
there's a breeze, but it's and we had that big temperature drop as you saw in the vlog. Some beautiful houses down here. Look at that one. Yeah, we had a very short night. We got in about 1:30 this morning from the casino. I did some math in that casino for 10 hours yesterday. Wow. Yeah, and we probably need to turn around because we're going to have the sun behind us. Yeah. It's nice areas, this, isn't it? It's very peaceful. It's very relaxed. Very old. Well, it's New England. It reminds us a little bit of Charlottesville. Yeah. In the housing, but also there's something so familiar about this, and we found out what it was. Is this is an old mill town, isn't it? Just like
Barnoldswick.
It's like Barnoldswick. So there's a lot of similarities in the atmosphere. Feels like England.
And the temperature as well.
And the temperature, and in the buildings. There's a lot of mill buildings and a lot of chimneys that they've now turned into apartments and things. So there's a very great familiarity about Rhode Island, do you not think? Yeah. From that side, so we feel at home here, and it's very peaceful and relaxing. It's a good place to come away for a weekend, isn't it? And have a break. Have a break. Now today, on our last 6 hours, they're going to pick us up, and we're going to head to somewhere called Newport, Rhode Island. You may have heard of it before. It's a seaside coastal resort, exclusive coastal resort, known for very expensive houses and good food and good beaches. I think the America's Cup racing is held from there, and also there's some very rich families like the Vanderbilts and the Kennedys have houses there, so there's a lot of very, very expensive real estate. Yeah, bit out of our price range, yes, but yeah, it's very calm. Apart from the traffic that's on this road today, it's very calm and very peaceful. And as you can see, the rivers just down there, and it's a little bit hilly, but that's okay. That's like England. Yeah, it just reminds me of San Francisco a bit. Does it? Yeah, a little bit. It was a mix of San Francisco and Barnoldswick and Charlottesville is kind of the best way to put this. But we've had a really good weekend, even though we only got about 4.5 hours sleep last night. We can sleep when we get home. That's why I got got your glasses on, yeah. Glasses on. Yeah. There's another beautiful house. So look at that one. How they're all really nice where these houses are kept around here. So we are going to go back, finish packing our cases. Next we'll jump in the car, and he's got somewhere lined up for breakfast, to take us for breakfast. This Airbnb, I think we landed on a really good one, didn't we? We did, yeah. For the money. We could have stayed in a holiday or whatever it was, a hotel down the road, a Hampton Inn, but I think this was definitely the best option. It was a little bit cheaper, and it was clean. Did everything we needed of it. Yeah. It's handy for getting to Carlos and family. So yeah, definitely would stay here again if we are coming into this neighbourhood. But we are going to get back up there, as we say, get packed up and come and join us. I'm ready for breakfast now, because we didn't eat since you've seen us in the other vlog in the sugar. Well, we had the popcorn at Bingo, didn't we? But the sugar factory, we did bring the food back, but by the time it was 1 o'clock in the morning, it really wasn't edible. Been in the car for a while, so we are going to get on our way, and here we're back at the Airbnb again, and we'll get inside here and get our suitcases. So we found somewhere to park. It's very reminiscent of old England. This is cobbled streets and little houses, and we actually drove past the oldest pub in the United States of America on the way in. Just dropped that in here. So we finished our we stopped off at Starbucks on the way to here where we are in Newport to get Max in another mug, a Massachusetts mug. Yeah. The second one of this trip. Well, not second Massachusetts, second mug. First one was Rhode Island. No. First one was Connecticut. Connecticut. Yeah, we got a Rhode Island one to get yet, which we'll get from here in Newport. Also, there's a military base here, and we've also seen Carlos was saying a lot of cruise ships coming here. We saw a lot of people sat in the cafe. Well, like they were from a cruise ship. Well, it's crew from a cruise ship, didn't they?
The original United States Navy War College is here as well.
Ah. Yeah, and there's a historic district, and there's like a museum down here we drove past. So Carlos is going to take us to kind of a very typical oldie worldy Newport breakfast place.
Lunch.
Brunch.
I don't think they serve breakfast. I don't know.
Brunch. Is this a courthouse here?
As long as it's food, yes.
Looks like the courthouse, is it?
Yep.
Yeah?
Straight down.
Straight down. Back to the front again. It's like the old theatre here. The old ticket box. J.M. Pickens Theatre, 1834.
Church.
It was a church originally, yeah. Cool.
Doing guides over there, look.
Yeah, you could be. Carlos could do that at the weekend.
I could.
He's a local.
I am local.
Well, it's what I just
For
did
you,
with you.
for you
No,
movie lovers,
Okay.
Hocus Pocus 2 was filmed. Some of it was filmed here.
Mm-hmm.
They built the carnival. The carnival was built here for Hocus Pocus 2. And if you like older movies, Amistad was filmed. 90% of it was filmed here on this road. That building, the original courthouse, was used as the courthouse for the film.
Yeah. So you could do the tours.
I could.
So you got the red brick, the typical old red brick,
Red brick.
and you got the cobbled streets.
I can say that we have tar. That's tar. Our road.
Yeah. So we're in a Christmas store before we go in for lunch. On the way to lunch, Maxine just got another Starbucks cup, by the way, for Rhode Island on the way. Maxine collects Christmas ornaments to remind her of places, so she's having a look in here. So there's something from Rhode Island.
Oh, that's nice.
Put in on the tree.
Oh, that one's nice. I like that one.
Yeah. It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, quite like that. Keep hold of that one, just.
Yeah, you don't know.
Don't know. Well, I'll put it back and then we can.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Oh, okay, there's plenty around.
Just put them all in your Starbucks bag, they'll never notice. Oh yeah, with the lighthouse on and the
Lighthouse.
it's cute as well. Santa with his sunglasses on. Oh, there's the mouse up there.
Oh, Grinch.
Star Wars.
Oh yeah, that's nothing.
See, there's Disney.
Yeah, that is true.
It's plastic. I mean, like cheesy plastic.
Max,
Cyberman.
Cyberman and the TARDIS to go on your Christmas tree.
Angels.
Angels, no. Oh, they got Doctor for your Christmas tree.
ACVC. Who got Bob?
Do you need a Mickey on your tree?
I got loads of Mickeys on my tree.
Cool. Very cool. All the Grinch stuff. I got all the Disney as well.
What is
Is it Jeff?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
Louis?
Yeah. I thought you were being sarcastic. I'm like, yeah.
Do you have it?
This is where we're going. Busker's Gastropub.
Cannot get blamed because we've never been here before.
That's good. Gastropub usually means expensive. So here we are inside the Irish bar. It's not too busy, but they've got a big party in, so they kind of stop people coming in. It's very authentic, because then it's dark and wood. Dark and wood, but it looks kind of authentic if you come in here. And then we got a typical, actually it doesn't look a bad menu. I might go for the Irish breakfast. Max has already decided on the fisherman's pie. You see the prices here, obviously tourist prices. But actually looks kind of authentic. Well, touristy or Irish, not American Irish. Do you know the difference between cottage pie and shepherd's pie?
I do.
What is it?
The beef.
So is that? Yeah, one's lamb. It's always hard talking to somebody who's in the industry. You know these things.
It's the beef. I've learned from Disney Dan.
Yeah, it's the beef.
Stop calling it a shepherd's pie because it's not.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
they have brunch on the back page as well. I don't think it's any cheaper.
Oh, okay.
You can have eggs Benedict. You can have different types of egg Benedict.
Corned beef. I've never said corned beef.
You can have a breakfast sandwich
Is
as
that
well.
what you're gonna have, the traditional Irish one?
I'm gonna have the Irish breakfast probably. Yeah.
You don't know.
No, I don't.
No, because he said traditional Irish. I don't know, was that one or this one?
I think it's the same one. It's the same price. There's no difference in it, I don't think. So in an Irish pub, what do you have? Irish breakfast. Bacon, sausage, egg, beans, Smaller portions, but looks good. And Carlos and Max went for the fish pie.
Looks good.
And Suzanne went for the fish and chips with coleslaw.
So I can't tell.
Oh, in the shell. Yeah, cool.
Sauce.
And they got some soda bread or Guinness bread, I guess.
Shell, yeah.
On a clam shell.
I don't know if that comes with whose, but there's Guinness bread.
I think it's still ours, yeah.
Oh, you guys share bread?
Break bread together. Just trying the black. That's the white pudding. Is that black pudding? Is now trying white pudding. Compare it with the Portuguese.
Yeah, with the Portuguese we have our blood pudding, which is Rusala. It doesn't taste the same. It's made the same, but taste-wise, it's definitely not. Really good. Really good.
Now in England, you typically get more like a bigger section. These are small, like this is what you call gastropub, which is smaller portions, bigger prices. But how's your fish pie, Max?
It's really good. Look at the shrimp in it.
Oh yeah, and Carlos has got that one again. We're by the sea, so it should be good. And the fish?
Very good.
I love those fries. Those
Fries are good, yeah.
I love their fries.
Chips, fries, the chips. Max is going to test the fish and chips, see what she thinks. If it's
You didn't get anything in that one. No, get this one. Okay. That there. Yeah, try that. Dig in there.
Here's your official opinion, Max.
It's making a mess. That's what it's doing.
Your fault.
Oh, so good. Wow, I would not have thought of that.
Our batter is really good.
Batter's good. Put in the Guinness batter. You got to try the soda bread with you.
I'm not used to this one. See, that little soft one I had, and that's what I'm used to. I'm not used to the really crispy batter. Yeah.
Is that like a soda bread, a Guinness bread? Or?
Yeah, it's like a soda bread.
Right, we're leaving the Irish bar. That was very good. It was a good meal, that wasn't it?
Definitely.
Food was really good.
Yes.
A couple of pints of Guinness just to fill me up. So we're heading back towards the car now. Where are we going now?
A driving tour of Newport.
The posh places.
The posh places. Time-wise, we'll see if we can get out a little bit.
You gonna look for that house you're gonna buy me?
Yes, we're gonna look for the house that Barry's gonna buy us all with.
When we win bingo.
Yes.
Yeah.
The big win.
So how much of these homes do you go for? Close to
30 million to 200. 200 million. But you have, you know.
didn't win that quite much.
I'm going to say it's just like 29,800,000 out of our price range.
Oh, that's new.
There's a new one there.
This is new. This has house number. Yeah, this has.
But this is what you're paying for, the $1 million view, isn't it? The multi-million-dollar view.
Wide open ocean, but now they're putting out the wind farms. You can see them at a distance.
Yeah. All these houses here. It's quite cool.
These have been here for a while.
Old design, isn't it? Like that. That's what we could afford. These three little porta potties.
I think the run was over here. That's why those porta potties are here, because they were never here. They're not normally here.
I can't imagine the HOA or whatever approving porta potties.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to build across from you. That is for sure.
Nope. Nobody.
Oh, is this the river?
No, this is the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah, it's wide open ocean straight ahead.
Right.
Doesn't look it, but
This is
it
where
is.
Cosmo killed me.
Yes, this is where, yeah, almost ran over Suzanne.
Glad you didn't.
We used to come and hang out
Okay.
up here.
Oh god, we hung out.
When you were courting. By the sea, Max.
By the sea again.
You're home.
Hey, it's nice in the summer. You come up here, you get that cooler,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
The sea
grew up
breeze.
in England, so
Yeah.
same thing out there. You get that cooler breeze.
Yeah, my mum and dad have like a house across. There's no road.
Yeah.
They have a house and they look straight out onto the sea from their house.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. There's nothing. They have like a a walking area in front, don't they? Promenade.
Yep.
And then there's just the sea, North Sea.
Here's the golf course. So next year I'll be standing here trying to catch professional golfers.
Are you a golf fan?
I do.
Yeah?
I play.
You play as well?
I do, yeah.
Oh, you've done some vlogs on golfing, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've streamed some, yeah. I've
Yeah,
streamed
yeah, stream golfing, yeah.
He's not. I've never watched him golf, but.
Yeah, watch him with Top Golf, Max. It'll be a bit of it'll be
That's what I mean. We've got no chance, have we?
You see that mansion right there?
Mhm.
That's the one that I worked on.
all right.
The company I worked for, it was years spent over there. I did that whole roof. That I did completely. Was that whole roof there?
Hopefully not the one back there that fell in.
No, that shingle one right there.
Cool.
Middle of the winter.
Oh,
Winter coming out. Yeah.
it always is the winter when you do roofs, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's the
Well, usually, yeah. Well, there was a lot of people doing the interior, but we had to get the roof done. Even back then it was trash, but that nostalgia of being so old is really beautiful in there. The basement scared the hell out of me. It was used. Have you ever watched the Gilded Age?
Nope.
Or heard of it? It's a TV show on HBO Max.
now HBO.
First season was just out. They just filmed the second season, and they used that as a lot of outdoor scenes.
Oh, they have big rocks up there.
339 Ocean Drive. Is the address?
No, it's this one up
It's
here.
this one.
Oh, the rocks in there.
Yeah.
Garden. It's
That's
like
a lot of slate.
Slate.
Yeah.
There's a cottage house too.
Yeah. Towards the back.
Slow down. Get the address.
It's Indian Spring. There's no number.
No.
You got little boats, little lobster boats.
Yeah.
That park here. And
So Jay Leno's is that one back there with the pointy
all
roof?
all the chimneys, all the stone chimneys.
It's beautiful, but I wouldn't like to have a nor'easter coming in here. You'd be right exposed, wouldn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. That's Doris
No,
Day's
20
house.
of them.
I'll try to get a better shot.
This one here?
Say no to any of
I
them.
know, right?
Oh, the one, the grey
front
one, the grey one. Yeah.
Too ugly.
Yeah, I won't go much further.
No, wow.
Let me get a closer look.
This starts right here, and you can see the sign of Cliff Walk.
Yep.
And I'll show you down the end, but you could. This is where it starts or ends. It actually goes further. It ends at that that turn we just made up to Bellevue. That's where it ends. I've streamed this walk, and I started here, and never again.
Could you actually breathe by the time you got to the end of it?
It was tiring. It really was, but. Some of the ledge is broken, so you need to watch your step.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to be looking at your
This is
phone.
where Kyle's like to take me when I have like dressy sandals.
Yeah.
And I can't walk on the rocks.
Speaking of rocks, I bet you this one wouldn't be caught. Oh, it is reading. Okay, good.
Good cameras, I told you in this car.
True Lies was filmed in one of the mansions. Well, the first scene. If you ever watched True Lies.
Oh, they were dancing.
We were just going through that.
Well, I've watched it several times.
Yeah, we were talking about this at work.
This
all
mansion here is really my favorite. You can only really see it from the back, that cliff walk. It's so beautiful, the stonework.
Yeah, that's it.
But the original owners, he tried to kill his wife, tried to poison her. She was in a coma for like 17 years.
Wow.
That's, until they finally, she
Yep.
finally passed away. The Van Burens.
Van Burens.
The
Recognize
Van
that name.
Burens, yep.
Yeah, all the mansions are for
Not
not
all
all,
of
some
them.
of them are owned privately.
Yeah, like Miramar. Miramar's private. This is the Marble House.
Marvel named after.
This was bought
It's
for
just
someone
made out of marble. It's named
Oh,
after
Marble. I said Marvel.
No,
as in the
Marble.
Disney thing. Marvel.
No,
Not
Marble.
Vanderbilts, because Vanderbilts Breakers, it's the other family.
Yeah. Well, there's a
They
few
bought it-
Vanderbilts,
they
and they're
bought it
brothers.
for the wife,
Yeah.
for her
They-
for her honeymoon, for her birthday.
They built it.
Nice.
Yeah. That was her birthday gift.
Yes, that was.
Don't
her
get any
birthday.
ideas, Max.
Nice.
Don't get any
Do you
ideas.
think my
She
little
got a
This-
roach bag.
This right here is owned by.
I'm gonna set my son just a little bit higher.
This is owned by. Oh my God, what's his name? He owns. Big tech guy. He owns.
You'll think about it.
Edison, not Edison. Allison. What's Allison?
The boat?
His name is Allison.
I have no idea.
Is it the one the boat?
He owns the yacht one. He owns
Oh.
the yacht, the racing yacht too. He owns, what is it, Oracle? Isn't it Oracle?
Well, Larry
Larry
Ellison.
Yes,
Yes.
him.
Larry Ellison, yeah, he owns
That's his
Oracle.
private home.
Okay.
It's bigger than some ranches in the city.
So that's like for the kids to play in.
Yep. That's the children's playhouse at the Breakers.
Bigger than our first house. That.
Yeah.
You can stay in there when you come up.
Yeah, when you own the house, yeah, there's a...
There's running water.
As long as we cut the grass, yeah. Oh, no, keep. That is a bit of metal on that gate.
Yeah, a little bit.
Get some for our house, Baz.
Yeah, I think we can put these in our house.
You need a new fence. We need a new fence.
There's more cast iron in that gate than I think in a... It's not going to blow over in a wind, is it?
The museum didn't become a museum.
This is the Vanderbilt house then, is it?
Yes, it is.
And Carlos says the top floor is like kept locked away for the Vanderbilts to come back. You can't get access to that, but you get access to the rest of the house if you're willing to pay your tickets to it. It's owned by what, Carlos? Owned by the Preservation Society. Some of the others. Yep. Don't get any ideas about those for your planters. They're whiskey barrels.
Security entrance, security building bigger than some homes.
Gatehouse, yeah.
So this is where I drove up. I drove up to Ledge Road.
Yeah.
So I wrapped around, but this is all cliff walk that you can walk.
We're here. That's the breakers we were just looking at.
Yeah.
This is the one that's got the gazebo. The cliff walks. This is the one you streamed on here, you said, all the way.
All started here. And walked all... Where did I end? I don't even remember where I ended.
Probably passed out.
Somewhere here.
But then NTN is the beach all along that way.
Calm today, though.
You get a lot of surfers out here, too, in the summer.
I'll be back in Cleveland, Matt.
It is. A few more rocks.
Open ocean.
Yeah.
Just the sea.
They didn't fix
To
the
Florida.
part that's broken,
That's
is
south, so that's going to Florida. What?
They didn't fix the part that's broken.
It's not that way.
Yeah. All the archways.
This is the Vanderbilt house again. Vanderbilt house, I should say.
That is all open.
That's the one where you can't get into. You've got all this land and then you have the views over the sea. Right, Carlos and Suzanne just stopped us off at Providence Airport. We'll quick look around and head towards our gate. Can't believe this whole area used to be packed. There used to be a Starbucks. The bar's closed. The cafe's closed. It's like, I don't know. Ghost Town used to be like a massage area here. For, I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look down and have a look around the airport. So Providence is great because it's such a small little airport, but I'm shocked by the fact all these things are closed. We're going to walk to one end of the terminal and the other, which will take us about 4 minutes to go to the end, because basically you come through security and you walk all the way down here to the end. You can see obviously the light coming at the end to one end of the terminal, and then we'll head back the other way to where we're going from, gate 12, I believe. Our flight is 15 minutes delayed, but it was delayed leaving Orlando. So they have a Wolfgang Express. Get something to eat. That bar wasn't here last time, I don't think. Pretty sure the Americans are down here. There's a Dunkin'. Used to come for me breakfast down here and get me a breakfast sandwich before I got on the plane, or lunch before I got on the plane. Americans always went from these gates down here. It's a huge terminal, you can see the end of it. Yeah, and there used to be like some seats around the back of Dunkin'. You could go and see those rocking chairs. Used to be like, that was the secret area. You go and sit with all the flight crew knew about it.
It ain't secret anymore.
Not anymore. Just round the back. And the flight from here used to go to Philly. Which I think that one's going to, is it? Yeah, Philly. And then connecting Philly to go to Charlottesville. That was where we went. Even that place is closed. That used to be a huge cafe area. That's all shut down.
Yeah, yes.
My goodness, this airport must have had some hard times since we used to come here. So this gate down here always used to be the United Gate. These two just down here in the corner. Yeah, there they are, still are. They've moved it now though. You used to get on down there. Oh, there is a gate down there. Yeah, you used to get on down there. You know, they shut us down by the bar. Interesting. That's the last United Gate, and you start getting to the JetBlue and the Southwest down this end. And some breeze air, by the look of it. You say breeze air, you saw as a flight from
Yeah, I've
somewhere.
never seen that airline before.
Some sandwiches here to planes. So look further down here, so what we got. Now another store that's shut down. A Dunkin'. Another store that's not open. What the hell happened to this airport? Maybe it's because it's a Sunday. No, that's all, and that's not working. Wowzers. I guess it must have been hit hard. Right, well we had a look at sandwiches, but they were like $15.
$15
for a sandwich, and there's like two places. I don't know what's happened to this airport. I mean, it's like decimated. As you saw when we walked through, it just like shocks me, actually shocked how this used to be so vibrant, and there's actually like two places open now. It looks like, I don't know what's going on. I guess it could only be from COVID or something, I don't know. Maybe airlines have cut flights here because it's like a ghost town, isn't it? So again, we're not paying $15 for a sandwich. We'll get a snack or something on the plane. Good job we had that big breakfast with Carlos. So we're going to head down to the gate. We're just chilling here because the flight is delayed by about 15 minutes coming from Orlando. So we'll head down to the gate now, get a bit closer, catch the flight when it comes in, then hopefully get on our way back to Orlando and grab a snack on the plane. And the plane's made it in, about 15 minutes late. And that is our flight heading back to Orlando. Hopefully board that in about half an hour. Get on our way back down.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. But drinking red wine by an open fire, make love or fight. This or that. This or that, evenings on the train or catch a morning flight. Enjoying dinner until midnight, or bed by night. This or I wanna see it all. Find the northern lights, see the stars in the open wild. Catch a glimpse of Panama. We don't need a map. I'll let you know when we've arrived, yeah. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. But drinking red wine by an open fire, make love or fight. This or that.
Right, we're off the plane. We got in about half an hour late, didn't we?
Yeah.
We left half an hour late, we got in half an hour late. We didn't get any food because we didn't really have anything that was that interesting, just had the drink. So we're now in Terminal C. We talked about Terminal C, didn't we? And just down there past that cafe is the end of the terminal. And we've heard it's a long way to walk. And when we've walked to the end, we then have to get out of here, then we have to go and get a bus, then we have to go and get to the long stay parking. So remember the vlog 2 vlogs ago, we couldn't find any way to park because it was just busy this time of year, and then we've got to drive home.
Yeah.
So let's see how long it takes us to get from this end of Terminal C to the shuttle bus. And the time now is
8:42.
8:42. Let's go. Okay, so what time is it now, Max?
It is 8:54.
So 42, wasn't it, to 54? Yeah. So it was like a 12-minute walk, but we were in domestic. We weren't coming through international security, so I don't know if you've gone down that way and through the baggage, it might be a little bit longer, but there were no electric walkways, as you saw the whole walk. But there was a cart to carry people, one cart for picking people up if you needed to get there. So that will give you some indication of yeah, it's quite a long walk, isn't it, Max?
Yeah, we do walk quite fast as well.
Yeah, we walk quite fast, walk at a good pace. So yeah, that was a time lapse. We weren't really going that speed. But I think we're going to wrap up the vlog here. So we had a good weekend. We still got it's going up for 9 o'clock now. We'll say we're going to get to that car park, then we've got to get home, maybe get something to eat on the way home. But I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and we want to thank very much our hosts for the weekend, Carlos and Suzanne. Thank you, looking after us.
Yes.
And seeing Ethan and Michaela. It was good to see you folks, and the parents as well. Gerald. And Anna, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed our 48 hours in Rhode Island over these last 3 vlogs. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe to us on the channel. Put your comments below, and we will see you later.
Bye.